Hi, this is Dr. Mercola, and I'm here today to clear up some confusion about antioxidants. You know, oxygen is an incredible resource for us, and for most of us, if we don't get enough for 4 minutes, we're going to be brain dead. However, what many people fail to appreciate is that if we get too much oxygen, that can also be a problem. It's just like Goldilocks. You don't want too much, you want too little, you just the right amount. What happens when you get exposure to excessive amounts of oxygen is that it can tend to promote the formation of free radicals. Yes, free radicals. Oxygen is the most common cause of free radical formation. And just what are free radicals? Well, free radicals are highly reactive substances that are formed in your body as a result of exposure to too much oxygen, and they can cause damage in your tissues, your organs, and your cellular structure and your DNA. So it's definitely something you want to minimize if at all possible. Now, one of the most common ways that you're going to get exposed to too much oxygen is by exercise. So, of course, everyone should exercise. I strongly recommend that. It's going to lower your insulin levels and help you maintain a healthy lifestyle and minimize your risk for chronic degenerative diseases, including diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. And unfortunately, exercise is not something that you can put in the bank. Even for someone like myself who's been exercising for nearly 40 years, I just cannot retire and just live off those 40 years of exercise. It's just not going to work, because within a matter of a week or two, you're going to rapidly start degenerating and you're going to lose all those benefits. So it's something you need to do on a regular basis. And so because we're going to do it, hopefully until we die, it's really important to optimize the benefits of exercise, yet minimize the damage that it potentially can cause. So this is something that I did not understand, and I failed to completely appreciate as I started my exercise program, and especially in my 20s and 30s when I started to exercise more aggressively and compete in some middle and long distance races and even the marathon. I did not protect myself with antioxidant protections, and I think that's one of the reasons that I lost my hair. So, and another thing that I've learned also recently is that you can actually disappear when you don't have enough antioxidant protection. No, seriously though, it's something that, you know, antioxidant protection is something that you're really going to want to consider because of the potential damage for free radical formation. Now, there's a lot of confusion about different antioxidants, and one of the ways that you can compare different products is using an index called the ORAC. Now, ORAC was developed, it's an acronym, it's short for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. And it was developed, I think, in the late 90s out at the U.S. Department of Agriculture out of Tufts University. And it really is the gold standard for identifying exactly how effective and how potent antioxidants are. So that's something that you can use to compare products. Now, one of the most impressive antioxidants I've ever encountered is the extracts out of grape seeds and grape skins, and primarily resveratrol. And there's been a tremendous amount of press in the last year or two that really have some profound and exciting benefits. And if you haven't seen, hopefully you've seen the videos and many of the literature we published on the site about that, but they just provide incredible benefits, and that's one of the reasons why I started taking them a while ago. And I still continue to take them. However, as you know, I'm always on the leading edge and seeking to identify high-quality products that are even better than the ones we've been using. So about 2 or 3 weeks ago now, Jordan Rubin, who is the founder and owner of Garden of Life, which is a supplement company, came out to Maui. I've known Jordan for about 10 years now or so, and he was kind enough to share with me some of this new information about a product that his company put together, which is called Radical Fruits. And really impressive, because what it did is combine not only the grape seed and grape skin extract, but it also had many other fruits in there which are also very highly useful, and had other polyphenolic bioflavonoids that work synergistically to enhance the effect of the resveratrol and the grapeseed extracts. So, and those would be extracts from pomegranate and cherries and blueberries and blackberries and prunes, so, and even a few others. So these act synergistically to even give you an enhanced benefit. And this is the one I've switched to now. It's called Radical Fruits from Garden of Life. And I'm really convinced it's one of the best ones out there. It has very high ORAC value, and it's something that I take on a regular basis. So ideally, you'd want to get your antioxidant protection from your foods. There's no question that is the ideal and best way to do it. But unfortunately, the challenge is, even if you're getting organic vegetables, is the distribution process in our system is such that from the time it is grown and harvested to to the time it reaches your dinner table, there's going to be a lag, and that lag can be anywhere as long as a week to 2 weeks if you're in a conventional or commercial grocery store. If you're fortunate enough to have access to a farmer's market, a local farmer's market, then you're in an ideal situation, or if you're growing it yourself, then you don't have to worry. But most of us, including me, don't really have access to those tools, especially in the winter, because they're not growing local produce in the winter in most places. So that's something that actually Jordan and I are going to be looking at, is developing some systems that you can actually grow vegetables in your own home and then pick them fresh and put them right in your meal. So you can't get much better than that. I'm really looking forward to introducing it sometime later this year. But in the meantime, at some point, you're going to want to consider providing yourself with some insurance, some extra benefits to make sure that when you exercise, that you are having some additional protection. That's why every time before I run or swim, play tennis, or go on my elliptical, I take radical fruits now, and I think it's really a wise thing to do. And hopefully you'll consider doing something to enhance your antioxidant protection, because the last thing you want to do is lose your hair. So hopefully you'll consider incorporating antioxidant protection into your regimen, and if you do consider Radical Fruits, it's available pretty much at any health food store in the country and a lot of places online. But if you go to our website at mercola.com/RF, you'll see that we have some special bonuses there for you and some really good offers, and especially a free DVD that if you purchase this, that Jordan's put together on how to shop for optimal health. So there's a lot of valuable tips in there and give you some really great resources.